I'm David Haggard, and I am currently the co-founder and president and executive director of Blazing Hope Ranch.
I'm Jo Haggard, and I am co-founder and clinical director of Blazing Hope Ranch.
The idea of Blazing Hope Ranch kind of came about when we were in college. We kind of got introduced to the issue of human trafficking, and the issue really kind of touched both of our hearts separately, but simultaneously. And what we really wanted to do was to be able to offer hope to the female survivors of human trafficking. And so that's where sort of the idea of Blazing Hope Ranch was born.
We're fully funded through donations and volunteers. We don't accept, at this point, we don't accept any government funding or state funding, and part of that is because we are faith-based, and that's very important to us.
We have 120 acres that is mostly wooded, and that's going to be a beautiful location for the women to be able to walk on trails, to be able to kind of get out and away on their own. And we're going to spend a lot of time just making that a place that they can use. The pond, I can see women just sitting there and just kind of reflecting and thinking and really processing through as they transition and really get the help that they need here. All of these pastures will be turned into different places where the horses will be able to stay. Us being a faith-based organization, we believe that every single person, and these women especially, need to know that they're made in the image of God, and that has been so robbed from them, and that we can have a place where they have purpose and that they ultimately know the path that is going to lead to life and fulfillment for them. We want them to feel that. When you start a nonprofit organization, you're kind of starting from the ground up, and you're just saying, I want to do something. Part of that is just reaching out to people and saying, do you connect with what we're trying to do? And do you have a heart or a passion for the type of work that we're trying to do? And I found Eric Hamilton as being the president of Vanderbilt Mortgage, and so I decided I was just going to write a letter and just explain what we were doing and our heart for our ministry. And it actually was one of the few people that really, I guess he responded because, you know, he recognized what we were doing and his heart was open to it. At that point, he wasn't sure that they would be donated full outright, but that's ultimately what happened. So that whole relationship with Eric has just been a huge blessing, and we wouldn't be doing what we're doing or even as close to where we need to be to do what we're doing without him and Vanderbilt Mortgage really coming in and partnering with us.